Today we're at Polo Club in Richmond, very posh, where we get to meet two new Sony lenses, which is hugely exciting. We're just about to go in for the presentation now and find out what it's all about. Sony have just given us two new telephoto lenses. They've given us a 200 to 600, 5.6 to 6.3. I'm going to have that in my hands in a minute, but I'm starting off with the A9 and the new 600mm f4 G Master. I've got two XD linear motors in the 600mm, just makes the autofocusing incredibly fast, incredibly precise. It's just not missing anything at all. I've stuck it on aperture priority because obviously I want everything down at that f4, and this is such a fast-paced sport. As you can see behind me, some of the horses are very dark coloured. A lot of people are wearing very white t-shirts. The sky is very bright, trees are very dark, so exposure's moving a lot. I can really rely on the AI in the A9 and the 600mm is just making that super easy. It's working very similarly to 400mm, so if anybody's using that already, moving over to the 600mm, it's the same sort of thing. Buttons are all in the same place. The manual focus ring is sort of the same throw, same distance, so very easy to get used to straight away. Balancing wise, same as a 400mm, most of the elements at the start of the lens and a lot of less weight up this end, so it just makes it super easy to balance with the A9, like smaller body as well, which was always a concern when we knew telephotos were coming out from Sony. This is just lens hood, so the lens actually only comes up to here. It is really light. I've put it on this because this is such a fast-paced sport and I just want to be able to move around really quickly, but honestly you can handhold. This is currently, whilst we're shooting this video, the world's lightest 600mm, which doesn't surprise me at all. This is an A9, all right. Do I want to be holding this all day like this? No, hence me having the monopod, but monopod's a small price to pay for having that sort of zoom, sort of image quality, sort of fast precision autofocus. Sony have pointed out that they've got a new image stabilization mode as well, mode 3, which I probably should have it on, which is specifically made to help when you're tracking moving subjects and you're moving all over the place. Now they didn't go into like loads of technical detail about it. You've got to remember this is just an initial presentation, but apparently it's made for like motorsport. It's meant to be incredibly good for, and also tracking moving subjects like runners and things like that. So made for sport basically. Whilst we've got a quick gap in the chuck, I'm just going to quickly tell you about the elements. So we've got 24 elements in this, all towards the back of the lens. We've got 3 of the fluorite elements, which are lighter and helps control chromatic aberration. We also have 1 XA, which is an extreme aspherical element, and that helps to, it's been super smoothed off for this 600mm, so it creates incredibly smooth bokeh, creates incredibly smooth out of focus areas, and it also helps to remove spherical aberrations as well. So due to time constraints of only having one Polo match to test both lenses, I've now changed over to the brand new FE 200 to 600mm, which is an f5.6 to 6.3 G lens, and it's image stabilized, so OSS. Now the first thing to note is now I'm at 200, now I'm at 600. It's an internal zoom mechanism, which is great to see on a lens like this. Just means no coming in and out, better for sort of dust and moisture resistance, and also just more practical in terms of when you're doing wildlife or sports photography. Lens itself comes to here. This is all lens hood, so the next chuck is just about to begin. We're going to get some shots with this thing. I do have a little bit more control over how close and far away I can be. It means I can get a little bit wider in the action, which will be quite nice on these goalposts, because it just means if there's a whole group of them coming towards us, I can get a little bit more the whole picture rather than just real close-ups. Something I want to bring up about the 200-600. During the presentation, they give us an idea of when the lens will be out and the sort of price they're expecting it to be as an RRP. Now, this isn't confirmed because obviously at the time of shooting, we don't know the definite price. If you want to see the definite price, we'll put it in the description, but it will also be on our website. There'll be links below or above, depending on where you're watching this. However, the expected price when I'm seeing this is £1,800. Yes, that's a lot of money. However, in terms of the type of lens this is, it's very good. I was expecting it to be a lot more. This had been rumoured, this lens, and I was expecting like 2.2 maybe, the type of lens this is, and bearing in mind we are shooting Sony, not the cheapest system in the world, but 1,800, I think that's pretty reasonable for what you get. We're now at Port Lympne Wildlife Park. I've got 600mm, an A9, and we're going on private safari. Now obviously we've only had the lenses for this press event, and with press events you never get to use the lenses as much as you want to with all the accessories that you want to try out. So we'll hopefully be getting these lenses soon to do a proper review on them. But if you need any more information in the meantime, obviously there's loads on the website. You can pop into any of the stores, ask our staff there, give us a call, send us an email, or put a comment below and we will try our best to get back to you with all the info that you need. Thanks for watching.